I just found out that Grey's Anatomy is a legit anatomy textbook, and it's been pretty much the preeminent anatomical text for over 160 years. You've probably seen some of the images from the book. They're all over the place, like as example images on Wikipedia pages. In 1855, Henry Grey, an anatomist and surgeon, had the idea to come up with an inexpensive medical textbook for students, and he secured the help of his colleague Henry Van Dyke Carter, who was a great anatomical artist and draftsman, for illustrations. His illustrations are super good, and they significantly helped the book find success. And he made his drawings in a style that could easily be translated into wood engravings so that they worked well with print. But in order to make the book a reality, the two would have to perform a lot of dissections. And they had an 18-month deadline, so they had to work quick. And the idea of dissection didn't sit well with the public, to say the least. People had a great reverence for the dead and believed in literal resurrection, and believed that you couldn't be resurrected in an incomplete state. So up until the Anatomy Act of 1832, there weren't enough bodies to meet the dissection needs of doctors. So they were hiring grave robbers called resurrectionists to steal fresh bodies from graveyards. But the Anatomy Act made it so that if no relative claimed your body and forbade an execution within 48 hours, you were free to dissect it as a doctor. In effect, it meant that the bodies of poor people, people who died in prison and workhouses, were up for grabs despite the person's wishes. The first edition of Grey's Anatomy was published in 1858 and sold out pretty quick. Just 3 years later, Henry Grey died of smallpox at the age of 34 after treating his 10-year-old nephew who survived. But new editions keep coming out. The newest one, the 42nd, came out in 2020.